That's unfortunate timing. I thought we still had a lot left on that video, but cutting it short isn't too bad. I don't know if we've seen the goal again, but it just means that you should go to the NDSU RL YouTube and check out the rest of the video, as we do have that up on our YouTube page. Check it out. Give us a like, give us a follow, subscribe if you're there. Might as well. And check out all the fun content that we have there as well. But we do have one more match tonight. Hitman versus the Smurfs. So without further ado, I think we just hop into some analysis of what we're dealing with tonight.
Are predictions up in chat before we begin?
I don't know. That is the wrong button.
I asked Silk, but
Predictions are up, actually. Predictions
Are
are
they?
up. Yep.
okay. Just wanted to make sure our Twitch chat gets what they come here for, the Bison Buck betting. But anyways, I don't have the stat sheet up, so you might have to talk about the stats.
You might have to just
Unless
check
you sent-
into the stream. That would work out quite
Sure,
beautifully.
might have to use the stream delay.
Right, but the Hitman starting us off 2-6. I know we've seen Shark before, and he can be very mechanical, but position-wise, we see him struggle heavily as the Hitman going 2-6 during the season so far. We see some good shooting out of Shark Bite, but it just doesn't seem to be enough, as the shots just don't add up to enough goals, I guess. But I know with, I think, his like 120 some ping, it does make it a little difficult.
Yeah, ping can definitely play a factor. Looks like we're looking at the Hitman stats right now. And I know Zarch was having ping troubles in his last series, and just unfortunately, that stuff just happens. We can't do too much about it just because of how we set up the rule book, and we've had troubles in the past. But hopefully Zarch's ping is under control. But looking at the Hitman right now, as you were saying, they're sitting at 2-6, but just you'd think with the shots per game and their shooting percentage, they would have a more wins in my opinion. But
Right.
obviously, like you said, there must be something that they're just not doing right, and I'd say maybe consistency. It must be the defense because Shark with 4 goals a game, 44%. That's pretty good. Same with Harry, you're just right behind him with 2.5 with 43. I mean, those are definitely stats to look at.
Right.
And I remember when I've watched them. Just Div B. Just Div B in general, just being most consistent is easier said than done for anybody.
Oh,
Especially
absolutely.
coming from me. But if they can crank down on defense, not double commit, maybe get some outplays, maybe get some dribble plays. We saw dribble play last stream, and those 1v1 skills on the ground can be a big factor. And I know some of these players down in Div B got what it takes. They just gotta trust themselves and go for it. So I'm curious to see if they maybe do some 1v1 dribbling outplays versus just some boomer ball and aerial ball like we've seen before.
Yeah. And with that, I would like to turn to the Smurfs. We've got Slashing Morphe and Zarch making up the Smurfs, but they are also 1-7. So 2-6, 1-7. You kind of have to pick your poison tonight, as this is definitely a race for the lower teams, as we do see nothing really of stature. I think if we double check the Hitman stats, I'll double check here real quick. We do see a lot more boost usage from the Hitman, so it'll be interesting to see if the Smurfs will be able to keep up with that pace of play. But hopefully we have no lag tonight and everything will go smoothly. But you can never really tell with Div B. So
Yeah, I guess if Div B, if you're listening to the stream right now, if you do have problems, I think you're supposed to say it within the first minute.
Yep.
Like Zarch, I think that's why we couldn't restart your games last season or last when I was watching. That's what K2 was explaining. If there's a problem, we won't know if you guys want to keep playing. If that ping stuff happens, just try to let us know within the first minute, and we can try and figure it out. But like you said, hopefully it doesn't happen, and we'll just play it by ear and see how it goes. Looking at these stats, though, yeah, Smurfs not having the best win record either, but they've been trying their best. I don't think we've seen them much on stream, so I'm glad we decided to stream them tonight so we can get a little bit more of Smurfs and the Hitman action.
yeah, I know both of them not
looking at-
quite getting a ton of stream time, but that's why we're here. That's why we're ready, and that's why hopefully we can get into a game, start us off nice and quick here. We've got a go ahead from one person, but looking for a little more. Looks like we are good to go, and with that, I think I'm just ready to hop right into it. Anything
Quickly.
else you'd like to say quick?
Predictions. We need to predict. Who do you think
Ooh,
will
excellent.
take it before we start? You go first.
I think I'm going to have to give it to Zarch, honestly. I think I'm going to have to give it to the Smurfs. I think that they have a good opportunity with the leg exited from that, and I think that they will be able to take it. That's my prediction. I think they're going to take it in 3-1. I think it's going to go game 4.
You know, I would almost have to agree as long as that stuff doesn't happen. I think the Hitmen can take it to the Smurfs whether it pings good or not. Personally, after watching the Hitmen, they had a close series. The one I casted, I forgot who it was against. I think it was maybe Steel Balls. And Steel Balls is one of the top teams in Div B, and I think they got 3-0 swept, but there was they were doing pretty good. It was a close series, so if they can just get above that bar that they're looking for and clutch up a win, I'm going to say Hitmen take it 3-1 instead of the Smurfs.
All right. Well, with that, we are going to head in. Game predictions are going to be closing. Put those in as soon as you can. And without a further ado, we're going to get right into it.
I'm excited for some more games. Here we go.
Me too. And away
Murphy
we
has
go.
a clean preset. I like that purple Fennec with the Dracos. It's just a nice clean purple to start off with the presets. Murphy getting a nice pop. Really quick shot. Hitman Harry with an amazing save, but unfortunately, great shadow defensive save. Just unfortunately couldn't get it to pop above the crossbar or at least to the corner, and then Murphy's just there to clean it up. But Murphy just with a quick pop, putting shots on net, going up by 1 here.
And that's really all you kind of need to do here in this Div B games, as consistency is key. Let's just say whiffs are definitely a huge part of some of these teams' mistakes, but Shark looking to make a nice hit. Harry looking for the counter as well to dunk Zarch, but now he's got a little bit of time. Shark giving him space. Zarch, a little bit of a misplay, not quite finding the touch he wants. Trying to put it mid for his teammate, but not finding the touch. Morph gonna have to play it a little slower this time and pop it into the corner.
I love Hitman Harry's been changing up his presets all the time. With this, I think it's the backfire. Me and he used this pretty early in the season, and he makes like bad looking stuff look decent, I guess. Like, I never thought those wheels would look nice with an orange card, but I respect it, Hitman Harry. So let's see if you can score right now. Oh, close. I feel the power of the meme car can give you an advantage sometimes too. But besides that,
I think you'd have the
Murphy-
most experience in that.
just the mind games, you know. But it definitely nerves me sometimes when you think you can dribble and all of a sudden your hitbox is way different than you're used to, and that always messes you up sometimes. But so far, pretty clean game. Not a ton of possession. They've had their chances and power shots, but a lot of boomer ball to start it off. But they're probably feeling each other out. First game's always kind of just trying to figure out what each team can do. And Sharkbite testing their defense there with just a nice power shot, but a decent save by, I believe it was Zarch.
Yeah, now Morphe puts a nice banger into the corner. Good control. That's nice and high. Zarch has an opportunity here. Shark going early, not finding the touch as well. Means Zarch had an open net possibly for him, although respecting the attempt from Shark means that their goal opportunity is no longer. Now Morph with a big booming clear. We've been seeing good touches from Morph, and I'm looking to see more of that. Shark looking for something off the ceiling. We know that he can get those. We know he can hit clips. It's possible, but it's just unlikely in a game where you've got two people and someone can rush, and especially when he had no boost there. So looking to see more, but probably not going to find it as Hitman Harry finds the crossbar. Not going to be able to go in. Crossbar and post are usually the MVPs in saves, so you hate to see it here, but that's just how Div B rolls.
Yeah, I mean, I am definitely not a fan of the crossbar on my offense, as we all know Urban sometimes can't score those simple shots, but everybody does it, and you just got to shake them off and move on. Sharkbite trying to go for some speedy plays, and I noticed in his series earlier, as he gets to, he deletes somebody. The first one I casted, he was always low on boost, so I wonder if he watched that back and saw us comment on that, and maybe he can try and conserve his boost a little more, because if he has more boost, then he can go for his mechanical shots that he's shown in his videos that he is insane and can do. But he always needs the boost in game to do that, along with avoiding the early challenges as well. But
Right.
Zart's trying to put some pressure in the corner here. Gets a pinch. Anybody there? Nobody there. Hitman trying to keep possession, but Morph going for an early challenge. But Hitman Harry is kind of in a 1v1 situation. Shark going for a demo. Kind of like it, kind of don't, but it kind of might work out.
Shark with the miss there as well. And Zarch with an open net, but not the angle to put it in. Means that they've got an offensive attempt, but no actual pressure here. Harry going to put it into the corner, though. And Sharkbite, I would like to point out, when we looked at the stats, Sharkbite had the most boost usage out of anybody on the field right now. And I think it's pretty clear from his free play that he uses a lot of boost. But Slashing Morphe taking advantage of an awkward Sharkbite in the goal means he's just going to put it on net. And there's nothing Shark can really do about that.
Nothing fancy, just consistent scoring opportunities for Morph. Or was that Morph or no? Yeah, for Morph there. So well played to know it was going to bounce off the post and just hope Shark misses, which he did. And then you're able to put him in the net. Now Zart's trying to get one of his own. Going for some quick touches. Unfortunately, doesn't get there. Hitman Harry's there to clear it up. But Morph staying aggressive. Morph doesn't hang out in the back as much as other players do. He definitely has a more aggressive approach on a second man, which I think is a good way to play in twos. And it allows you for more opportunities. He's looking for the pass to Zarch. Zarch might get dusted here, but Zarch is smart and goes back to defend the shot. Can he get a dribble? No. Sharkbite's there for an early challenge. Can Hitman get a snipe? What a good demo from Shark. Team plays coming out. Big brain demo. Keeping them in this one here.
A beautiful opportunity as well, setting his teammate up perfectly with the 50. Zarch can't do anything with that after his commit, so it falls all onto Morph. I forgot cams, but it's not a big deal. It's always scuffed here in Philadelphia, and Harry is going to go for a clip, but he'll save it for later.
He decided to put that on a pause. But Morph going for a nice aerial shot, gets it on net. Shark's a little awkward the backflip. Can Zarch just be sneaky and pound it in? Sure betcha he can. 3-1 going to Morphe and Zarch. They're making me eat my words. I was hoping Hitman Harry would win, but you know what? They're proving to me wrong that they're here to win tonight.
Absolutely, and I mean, we've been just seeing, I think, consistent plays coming from Morph and Zarch, not necessarily going for the flashy, cool attempt, and almost getting another one there off the kickoff, but not quite, and 15 seconds left means that there's almost no time here. Shark maybe looking for a flip reset, goes for just the touch. I like the idea. It's definitely awkward and difficult to get that flip reset there, but Hitman trying to keep it up, but that means that Smurfs are going to take game 1.
GG's to those teams. I thought that was pretty good. I didn't see a ton of mistakes. I mean, defense, I mean, some tough saves, but those are tough saves. Like, it's everybody makes those like mistakes, I guess. So nothing too clear in my opinion. Just some solid gameplay, and yeah, like you said, the Smurfs were more consistent, and that's what led them to get the dub in the first game.
Yeah, I definitely think consistency is going to play a huge role here. I mean, that's just Div B as it goes, but going into this game too, I enjoyed seeing the Smurfs come out and actually make it a spectacle. Morphe playing very consistent, and I love to see that from him. And Zarch not making any mistakes, playing as well as he can, and getting a few goals in the meantime. I love to see it from these Div B teams. And with that, let's get into game number 2.
Now I gotta ask you, Greek.
Yes.
What game is the most important? I say games 3, 4, and 5 because if you win 3 and 4 and 5, you win the series. However, Morphe thinks game 2 is the most important and gets a kickoff dunk-esque goal and an unfortunate own goal from Harry. I don't know. I think Harry could have controlled that and prevented that, but that stuff just happens sometimes. That's tough.
Yeah, and I would have to agree. I think game 1 and 2 are the most important because it kind of sets the pace for how everything else is going to go. A beautiful demo coming up from Shark. Love to see the aggressiveness here, and Zarch having to clean up a little bit for his teammate. Love to see that he's able to do so. And Shark with another booming clear. I mean, you hate to see that Smurfs are able to, or not hate to see, but you dislike seeing a kickoff goal in the first 5 seconds because it just means that one team has a leg up for the rest of the match. And, they get to play a bit more passively and a bit more, not necessarily smart, but they definitely can go for a few weird things. As Slashing Morphe finds a great top corner. as
Smurfs letting his teammate know. Man, I'm guessing Harry maybe thought that was off. I don't know why he was underneath the net there. Maybe
I
should have
think I
been
would have
back
thought
close.
it too, if I'm being
But
honest.
yeah, if I was being honest, it's probably from where he was positioned. That definitely was probably off. So that's just a snipe from Morphe.
But now we're seeing more physical play come out from Shark, and it seems to be working, kind of exposing this Smurfs defense. But at the same time, no goals have been coming because of it. And so you have to wonder if there's something else that Shark needs to be doing here, because it looks like he has the mechanical ability to score these goals. He just is not getting the opportunity, and Morphe not getting the opportunity to put that towards the net, as Zarch is going to put it over the top of him. It just seems that between Shark and Harry, they're just overcommitting and not necessarily rotating properly, and so they're just leaving open spots available or just outplays where they can just get tapped over.
And I think the biggest problem with Shark and Harry as well is Zarch, as he puts in another. Zarch and Morphe are doing an offensive tease play style. When they rotate back, they rotate to the mid boost and are right back into the play. So every time Sharkbite and Hitman go for these clears instantly, because they're not necessarily controlling the ball, Zarch and Morphe are able to read these clears all the time and put on all this pressure, and I think that's why they're ahead by 3-0. So I think Hitman and Shark need to try and either get better clears to get past the midfield pressure, or do something like that to score, or they just need to, when they're on defense, try to possess the ball and don't always boom it all the time. That way, the aggressive offense from Slashy Morphe and Raceman can be kind of countered a little bit. But so far, the Smurfs are putting on the offensive pressure in twos right now.
Yeah, and I would like to point out, Shark is sitting at a solid 136 ping, which is unfortunate, but there's not a whole lot we can really do for him except get him to campus next semester. So we're doing all that we can, but sadly there is no time effective solution for that. But now Morphe, just an open net. Hitman Harry thinking it was, just thought he had time. Not necessarily sure what he thought he was doing. A little bit of a fake challenge, but a wide turn means the goal is wide open.
Yeah, he just wasn't ready for that quick challenge by Morphe. Right idea, but just got to be a little quicker on the turn there and realize that that's a threatening shot for that 50. Unfortunate miss by him. This might just be an open net for Morphe. Good save by Sharkbite. Way to be there and make up for that. But yeah, just a lot of offense here. Zarch going for a demo of his own, so it's plenty of time for them to possibly put on an opportunity. But a little awkward here in the corner, so Hitman here, he's trying to take advantage. He's rolling up the field. Morphe, can he get a good clear? Not necessarily, and Sharkbite realizes that, and now they're coming back. This is the pressure and goal they needed pretty early in the game still.
And this is exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know if I've said it, but I've thought it at least, and that's good enough for me. But Harry needs to be putting up this offense so that way Shark can do this cleanup, because we've seen that Shark has the ability to find these openings. It's just a matter of creating them, and while he's creating them, he loses that opportunity to score those open nets. And so just being able to have Hitman Harry on that offense to give Sharkbite that opportunity. But as I say that, putting it mid, Zarch is going to tap that right in, as Hitman Harry just a little slow to rotate, and I think Smurfs are taking game 2.
Yeah.
In my professional opinion.
I really think they're going to have to figure out how to deal with this pressure from the Smurfs. The pressure's just getting to them right now. If they're watching, I would for the Hitman, I'd suggest to them to, even if you can't dribble very well, just try and catch it and then maybe clear it. That at least slows down the play a little, so their offensive prowess gets maybe a little messed up. Or you just got to get these better clears so you can get rid of the pressure. But if you're the Smurfs, I would just do the same play style, keep pounding the net, and they might be looking for a 3-0 sweep here.
Yeah, and it looks like Zarch just got another opportunity, going to pass it mid, but not quite going to find it. We see Sharkbite passing it to Harry, but Harry just not going for it. I want to know necessarily what he was thinking there, as we've seen Shark have these great opportunities, but just no capitalization on the back end with it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the passive play style, but when you're down by 4, you kind of have to start challenging everything, especially with the middle left here. But that's going to be an unfortunate touch. But Shark there for a great save, but Hitman just a tad slow on the challenge, and Morph getting the pop over him yet again here.
Are we going to see the Brazil? Do you think we're going to see it? Do you think it happens?
I'm gonna say no, because if I say, wait. If I say yes, then it won't happen. If I say no, it will. So yes, we're gonna see the Brazil. Gonna undo. No way.
Oh, you are
Okay.
correct. Well, you are right.
I uncast or cursed it. I'm glad I said yes. We're gonna see it because now we won't. Good job, Hitman Harry. You don't need to deal with it. Haha, Twitch chat. See that? I can play the system. Easy. All part of the script.
I'll just say both answers constantly, and you won't know which one I'm actually saying.
Pretty
It's probably
much,
fine.
Pretty much.
But we've seen a lot of shark bite, and we just have not seen a lot of Hitman
not
Harry.
because-
As awkward on the post means he's gonna put in another, and it's now 7-2 with only 45 seconds left in game 2. I think this is gonna be a clean sweep.
Yeah, it looks a little rough now. I mean, I feel like the Hitmen probably kind of stopped trying too much after being down by like 4 goals. But I'm hoping that in the past like 2.5 minutes they've been trying to regroup and figuring out how to beat this offense and preparing for game 3. But if they can't figure it out and adapt, then yeah, it might be a quick series for us tonight at the end here. But so far, props to the Smurfs for putting on one heck of a offensive showing on stream tonight.
Yeah, would have to give credit to them. Hitman Harry now with an opportunity, not going to be able to find the back of the net though, as Zarch is going to try and take possession here, but an early challenge means that he just goes for the 50 and trying to recuperate. Morphe going for the shot, but Harry in the middle of it means I think we're just going to see the clock run out with 2 seconds left. Shark looks for something funky, but no boost means Smurfs take game 2.
Yeah, couldn't get the one for the road. Unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. And yeah, now their backs are against the wall. Will the reverse sweep happen? No, it will not. Hear to hear, the reverse sweep will not happen. That's all. That is my answer. I will not give any other answer. It will not happen.
Yeah, I think I would also have to doubt it right now, just because of the way that Smurfs are playing against this.
I always cheer for the underdog, but once I cheer, then I'm going to curse them. So I'm going to say it's not happening.
Oh, so you're trying to make it happen?
Yes. You didn't hear that from me, though.
An interesting strategy, but
shoot! Sorry. I accidentally didn't spectate. I'm sorry, team. Did I mess up the kickoffs? I did. I'm sorry.
Did you accidentally just hit auto?
Yes. Okay. Are we good?
Well,
can I type to them? Sorry.
Just
I did hit
say,
auto.
just say this one's on Urban.
Sorry. Urban Badcaster.
Urban Badcaster. How dare you, Urban? Did it just automatically put you in, though?
Yeah.
It just automatically threw you in there. Huh.
No, I think I accidentally fat fingered the auto button versus the spectate button. Urban wasn't paying attention. All right. Well, I'm glad they didn't get a kickoff goal out of it, and they kind of just took a neutral 50. Okay, I am so sorry to the team, whoever had a scuffed kickoff. Hitman, you can blame me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But
unfortunate.
Unfortunate for Zarch. You know,
Definitely hate to see it.
I hope Hitman wins just
goals.
so I don't feel bad about the kickoff. But I'm not sure what led up to that. But here we go. Hitman taking it up the corner. Looking for something here.
Oh, Zarch putting it past his own teammate.
Yeah, destroys Morph in the process.
And puts it past Shark Bite. Almost
Good
gets the hook shot, but it's on the post. Not quite going to find it. Zarch getting the 50. It's another little double tap. A little interesting. But Morphe trying to keep the pressure here. And Hitman Harry putting it into the corner. Shark Bite not getting the... Almost finding that corner boost, but not quite. As he's got to rotate again for it. Zarch getting possibly a second touch on it. Not quite. And I've heard some talk saying that he's working on his double taps. Usually they're pretty scuffed, he says, but apparently he's been working on it.
Hey, if you work on it and you keep trying it in game, that's the only way you're going to be able to hit one in game. And in high pressure games, I maybe wouldn't suggest it. Well, banger of a shot. Unfortunate for Shark Bite that didn't go in. But, I mean, if you're confident and you want to go for it, I say go for mechanics you normally don't do. Because that's the only way to get better, and it might work out for you. What a save by Shark Bite on the goal line. They don't want to get put away here. I'd really love to see them come back. So far, they're playing a little better. I believe at this time the game was like 4-0 already, so 4-1.
Like so it was ridiculously high already.
Much more slower paced than the offense, at least for game.
saying. Morphe just being a little awkward in the corner, but Shark not finding the touch to get it around him means Zarch is just able to come in and help him out. And now Zarch going for the shot, but it's a little wide, and Shark's going to make it even wider. Shark grabs that corner boost and gets it around Morphe.
Nice speed, Shark Bite.
That means Hitmen have got a goal on the board, and it is now tied game.
Didn't mean to jump in there, but that was an impressive shot from Shark Bite, showing he does have some speed, some offensive ability. And now we got a tied game.
And, you know, kickoff goals could happen. It's always possible. But as I say that, it goes into the Smurf corner. And Sharkbite now has a little bit of possession, but not going to find it. Hitman Harry looking for the shot on net, but not going to find it.
Oh.
Sharkbite looking for the cut as well, but not going to find it. Yeah, I hate to see it. It was a great opportunity.
Yeah, they had it there. Both of them had an opportunity to score. Just couldn't put it in. Hopefully they shake that off. Maybe get something here. Can't necessarily get the shot. It's pounded in the corner. No, Morphe was trying to control that. Unfortunate. Zarch taking over. Sharkbite with the unfortunate whiff. But Hitman Harry, can he read this? Maybe get a pinch? Gets the pinch. Not, unfortunately, not the best pass, but still keeping possession now. Sharkbite should turn on this. Maybe go for a pop of some sort. Goes for a quick shot. Morphe's there to clear it away. But Hitman Harry staying in the rotate. Might go for another.
Almost finding it. Go for the bump.
Sharkbite go for there.
Almost finds it. It's all now in the mid, but Harry has no boost, and Zarch has all the time in the world, as Shark is also going to go for boost in the corner and give him all the space that he needs. Now you can see you could that's actually a really good example.
Miss.
A really unfortunate miss, but
Good
Harry
save.
clutching up here. We see Sharkbite rotating really quickly, and as we see that, we also see Harry get just a little caught out in the goal. Shark making a nice second touch on that and getting into the corner. Zarch finding the demo on Hitman Harry, though, means it's an open net, and Morphe could put this mid, but the pop in the corner does put it around, and Morphe gets the dunk.
That's tough if you're a Shark. I feel like if Shark would have left this ball, maybe more. I think Morph would have scored. I was gonna say, hard to say. Morph was just positioned perfectly to score that, and that's just tough. Well played shot by Morph, though, to give them the lead as they want to try and bring this sweep home.
Yeah, I definitely think they were ready for anything there, as now
Shark.
Sharkbite with a shot of his own, but not quite going to find it. The post and crossbar being the MVPs of the match for sure. Harry's going to put it mid, and
Are you
Shark
there?
is there. Love
There
to
he
see that
is.
from the Hitman.
Hitman, Harry, and Shark have been playing the same offensive pressure as Morphe have. They're playing the same play style. I've noticed they've been rotating to the mid boost and just being able to read the clears quickly. And I think that's why this is much closer games. Very similar play styles coming out from them both.
Absolutely, and I think much closer skill levels as well. Although not to say that Debots versus Final Boss was any much of a skill gap. These two teams that we've seen tonight have just been phenomenal. And now Sharkbite's got an opportunity here. Probably going to take it to the wall or just go for the nice early flick, but gets demoed in the midfield for it. And Hitman with a whiff means that Zarch has an open net, and that's just going to be another goal for the Smurfs.
I would feel terrible. That's just brutal. Poor Hitman Harry. The feels bad flip. We hate to see it, but
with only
you gotta
40
shake that
seconds
off.
left, it's still possible for the Smurfs to, not the Smurfs, the Hitmen to come back here, but definitely a hill to climb here, as now Zarch just goes for the shot on net, but not quite finding that post. An awkward bounce as well means that Morphe has the opportunity, but Zarch rotating in makes it a little awkward for him.
Hitman should have tried to go quickly there, try and catch him off guard, but Shark couldn't get control of it in the corner. Hopefully they can get something here. Hitman gets a decent pop. They get a really fortunate bounce, but Morphe is there already up and not letting them shoot that. Sharkbite trying to play a little passive here with 10 seconds left, but I think with that clear, we might be done. Zarch might put in another. Hitman saves it, but one more for the road? No. Well played by the Smurfs. Taking the
With that,
series.
yeah, taking the series. Smurfs
But a close one.
In a quick 3-0 fashion, but a close game nonetheless. Let's see if we can possibly get an interview with them to see their thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, even though it was a 3-0 sweep, I feel both teams played pretty well. Hitman, I mean, they had 8 shots that game, and Smurfs only had 2 saves. Like, Shark just unfortunately was hitting I think he hit the crossbar 3 times. I mean, I do that all the time too. That's just tough for you if you're hitting those post shots. Because if he just would have put some of those in, I think Hitman take that game. But nothing against the Smurfs either. They played well. They took advantage of any mistakes that happened and got the dub.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully we can have them on mute here and we can get our little post-game interview underway. But I don't even know what necessarily questions I have. I mean, it just seemed like play consistent and play. No, I don't even want to say play around Shark, but definitely play as much as you can around him. I think they definitely did an excellent job, though. Hello, hello. Can you guys hear us?
Hello.
Hello? I can't hear you.
Can't hear you, Zarch. Let's see.
Hello,
Can you hear me?
hello.
Yeah.
You can hear us. We can't hear him, though. Can you hear them?
I can hear Morph, I believe. I don't know about Zarch.
Hello?
Let's see if I can.
Is that
figure this
Zarch? Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Are you here? Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. And I think we also have Morph. So how's it going, guys? How does it feel? 3-0 sweep. Got to feel pretty good. Seemed a little interesting at times, but all around just played consistent, and I think you guys did a good job.
Yeah. I'm happy on our second win, but I wish it was. I wish we won more.
Right. You guys still do have one more week of the season, so it absolutely is possible to get another 2.
Yeah.
But Urban, anything from you?
You know, don't feel bad. There's
Back? I think my internet just cut. Are we good?
We mostly just trying to keep as much pressure as possible.
Yeah, sure. And it just worked out for you guys.
I just want to impress Greek.
Yeah, everybody wants to impress Greek, right?
Oh, come
on. Well, if I guess I don't have much else to ask, and I don't think Greek is. I think Greek's struggling with you guys. I'm not sure.
Yeah, my internet just cut out for a second, so stream went down for a little bit, but we are now back, and I'm just readjusting some things to make sure people can see your beautiful faces. But yeah, you guys did a great job. I think just consistency was key out there. Sharkbite was definitely a killer, but I just don't think he was able to convert on a lot of his opportunities, which is just one of those things that separates players from a win or a loss.
Yeah. Good luck to you guys in future games. Hope to see your games next week. We can try and cast them. I'm free all the time. It just depends on the Greek, Trey, or K-Tool. So just try and hit them up if you guys want to be on more streams. And
all I'm saying, I also have to have a social life. I'm just saying.
Social life.
I'm sorry.
Important as well. Hey, but I don't need a social life. Rocket League is life. I got you guys on this casting tonight.
Yes,
but
Rocket League is life.
Any more questions, Greek, or is that it for them?
I think that's all I have. I know the names are a little swapped right now, but thank you to Zarch and Morph, respectively. You guys did an excellent job, and hopefully you guys can catch some more wins, or at least make a deep run in playoffs in the next coming weeks. So best of luck to you all, and have a great rest of your night. Enjoy the win. Alrighty then. That is it. We are done for the night. That's all we got. I think we're done.
Long
I think we got it.
Long day. Thanks, Greek, for letting me cast.
Absolutely.
I think Will
Always
tried to cast tonight, but he was a little busy, and I took him up on the offer because I knew I was technically free. I kind of wanted to play RO myself, but I was like, I'll cast some games tonight. So yeah, it was fun. 1v1s were fun. I think we did a good job delaying for an hour. But,
yeah, it was an interesting stream nonetheless.
Hey, we had like 30 viewers for those 1v1s, and they stayed for at least the first series. I think we averaged 15 for this second one.
Appreciate the support from everyone, though. I mean,
fun.
Every view, it all adds up. I appreciate it from everyone.
Thanks for watching.
I don't think we have anyone right now, as stream did die, sadly. So with that, I think we just kind of end stream where it is and call our rest of the night. And Urban, thank you so much for casting with me. A pleasure as always. I think I've been getting like pounding on my walls, and I don't know if it's people raging at games or if people raging at me being kind of loud at night. It is 11:30, and I have screamed a little bit because, what the fuck, K-Tool? But GG's to everyone. I think we got our viewers back. Pleasure as always. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Props to everyone. Thank you, Urban. Any closing remarks?
I'm always available. Season's getting tight. It's getting close. I'm excited for playoffs. Season ends too. If you guys gotta grind for those rewards if you haven't gotten those rewards yet.
Extra modes.
And
Where it's at.
yeah, extra modes is where you grind them. Hey, the GC rewards for Urban are coming
I'm
in
excited
too.
to see it. I'm
Hoops
excited to see it.
and Rumble. I didn't think I'd get hoops, but that was pretty awesome. And then Heat got GC in all 4, so we'll definitely be using our extra mode titles.
You'll be swapping them every game, right?
Pretty much, right? But yeah, that'll be it for me. Thanks again. Peace out, stream, and see you guys next time.
Everyone, have a great rest of your night.